What is up, everybody? This is Brandon back with Motornubs, and this is just a quick update. Well, it's an update episode. I don't know how quick it's going to be, but the first set of rings that came with the Nippon Pistons, they were actually, the second rings were gapped too big, so boom, I got another set of rings. These were just pretty much what I could find that would be shipped next day, the fastest, and they're for, you know, the .50 over because it is a small bore over. But anyway, if you don't know what this is and you're new to the channel, this is my budget turbo integra build. I have a playlist. If you go back and go to my playlist section in my channel, and it shows all the way back from when I bought it, turboed it, blew it up. Now we're fixing it. So yeah, that's where we're at. And let me throw this camera up and see if these rings are gonna work. Hopefully. Cross my fingers. P.S. It's North Carolina, and this is like the first freeze of the year, and yeah, it's cold. I'm not used to this, so it's cold. All right, now the first ring looks good. It's right at 18 thousandths. Everybody told me set it somewhere around 20. If it's a little bit tighter, that's fine, as long as it's between 15 to 20 thousandths. So first ring, no problem. Second ring is what I'm running into the issue. On the Nippon Pistons, the ones that came with it, like the rings that came with it, it was at like 35 thousandths. Way too big of a ring gap on that second one. And now this new set that I just ordered in, it's actually too tight, that's fixable. That's good. I'd rather it be too tight than too loose. So they're actually right at 10 thousandths. So I just texted a couple people, and I think I can just actually literally grind off a little bit of each of the ring and put it back in there, and then check it again till I get it to that 20 thousandths. So it doesn't need a whole lot grinded off. You know, 10, maybe 6,000. I'll try to get it at like 18, 20 thousandths. That'd be good. So I'm gonna try that, but I'm actually maybe just a little hand file a little bit off. I think that'll work, right? I mean, if it ain't, I'm gonna do it anyway, because by the time y'all see this, it's already happened. Sorry. So we'll be right back. All right, so I just had to run up to the store because I couldn't find one, but bam, got me a little metal wood file thing. This ought to work. So yeah, let's go. Fast forward. Alright, I figured it out, because I've been measuring each one in each cylinder, and roughly, since these are at about 10 thousandths, I need about 20 good strokes on this side. So like 1. Alright, that was about 8 thousandths right there. Hold on, let me another 2 thousandths. There we go. I mean, there's nothing scientific about this. I'm gonna put it back in and check it right now. Alright, so I got all the top rings to right at 18 thousandths, and I have all the second rings at 20 thousandths. So I'm pretty happy with that now. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the rings on the pistons, lather a bunch of motor oil all over them, make sure they're clocked correctly, because everybody's telling me that's a huge deal. Wow, my eyes are all puffy on the camera. But yeah, so everybody told me that was a huge deal, and making sure they're clocked correctly, and then I guess start sliding them in. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so I got all the rings on. Boom, boom, boom. And I clocked them. Some online they were saying, some people were saying clock it directly 180 degrees, and another person said 90, 90, 90 all the way up. So I did like almost 180 basically on the first two, and then I went 90, and then I went 180 of that 90. So if that makes sense. I don't know, it should be fine. It'll be okay. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's gonna smoke. So alright, well, I'm about to try to drop these things in here. Everybody told me to like lube it up really good with like some motor oil, and And then I got the tool to like squeeze it down and then pop it in there. Wish me luck. Alright everybody, well, I didn't have a camera guy, and I thought I was recording, like putting the actual pistons into the motor. Like I set the camera up and thought I was going to get like a sick time lapse. And it started getting dark on me, so I was like hurrying up. I got all the pistons in the motor, which you saw as of this picture right here. And so they all went in there good and everything. Then I go over to check the camera. Boom! It wasn't even recording, so I didn't record putting any of the pistons in. But it's pretty simple. I just had the compressor tool. I put it on, compressed all the rings, then left the bottom pieces of the skirt out of the tool, so that would help me guide it in. It's marked intake side on one side of the piston, so that's where you put it to the intake side of the motor. It's got lines pointing to the front of the motor, super simple. And then I just like pecked it in with the back side of a hammer, like the little rubber part. They popped in, and then I flipped the motor over, pushed it the rest of the way through with my hand, and put the rod bearings on. I just snugged them up tonight because when it got dark, I didn't have any like torque wrench or anything, so I still gotta go like officially torque those down. They're just like snug right now, but I'm super excited. You know, progress is happening on the Integra. If the weather's not rainy and stuff, I'd like to get the head on tomorrow. So we're making moves, people. We're making moves. So just stay tuned and comment down below. I hope I didn't do anything wrong, because I really don't want to redo any of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.